Enjoy a virtual tour of 19 classic automobiles built between 1924 and 1929. The 1924 Chrysler Touring was the first car to wear the Chrysler nameplate and was perfectly suited for the Roaring Twenties. It was more powerful for its size than the more expensive cars from Packard or Lincoln. When Chrysler drivers stopped, they used modern hydraulic brakes instead of the old-style mechanical brakes. Doble steam motors produced the world's most sophisticated cars. Its electrical ignition cut warm-up time to 90 seconds. Condensers captured and reused exhaust steam, and top speed exceeded 90 miles per hour. Until the 1920s, most cars lacked permanent roofs, so they were open to the elements, noise, and dirt. When the 1922 Exus coach came along, it was closed to the elements and cost just a little more. People snapped it up. This 1924 model cost even less. Truly a car for all seasons. Frederick C. Crawford owned this 1924 Model T Coupe, and it was driven daily until 1929 when he bought a new Pierce Arrow, feeling that the Model T was not elegant enough for his new bride. An entry-level 1924 Roland Model G sold for $895, far less than the Cleveland competitors, though still hundreds more than Ford or Chevrolet. Roland managed to produce 2,088 cars before the company shut down in 1925. About 85% of the 1925 Alcoa Pierce Arrow was made of aluminum, most of it die-cast. The 1925 Roland Model G Touring features a four-door Courier-style body, but the factory was closed due to bankruptcy by the end of the year. Chandler introduced a new traffic transmission in 1924, eliminating the need to double clutch in city traffic. This 1926 Chandler Model 33A Roadster has the up-to-date technology offered by the company. Features included the traffic transmission, the Pikes Peak engine, a one-shot lubrication system, and the distinctive vertical bar grille. The Jordan Motor Company adapted the Weidman Company sport model camper body to the Jordan frame. Jordan marketed the hybrid as the house car, becoming one of the earliest examples of a family camper. This 1926 Jordan house car shows Ned Jordan's creativity and market-savvy nature. This 1926 Rolls-Royce Phantom features British-style right-hand drive, but the custom limousine body was built by American coach builder Brewster. The 1926 Wells St. Clair was a well-made car, but C. Harold Wells launched the company during a difficult economic recession. Wells could not offer prices low enough, nor build enough cars to be profitable. The 1927 Chandler Standard 6 carried a long list of standard equipment and distinctive design features, such as the duotone paint scheme and the 3-bar radiator shell. The Imperial Model E80 Sportive Convertible was Chrysler's top-of-the-line car for 1926 and 1927. The dual cowl layout provided separate windshields for front and backseat passengers. This 1927 LaSalle's Roadster's attractive paint scheme was designed by stylist Harley Earl. He accented the car's looks with a variety of colors as well as subtle details. Earl wanted people to see something new every time they saw a LaSalle. This 1929 Chevrolet International sedan benefited from Chevy's reintroduction of a 6-cylinder engine, its first 6-cylinder with overhead valves. The 1929 Ford Model A was its first production station wagon. At approximately $650, it was one of the most expensive models. Ford sold over 5,000 despite its high cost and the fact that it was introduced halfway through the model year. The Jordan Motor Car Company produced some of the finest products in its final years. This dual-cowled Phantom Speedboy was reportedly built as a wedding present for Ned Jordan's daughter, Jane. Prices for the Jordan lineup in 1929 ranged from $1,295 for a Sport 4 model to the $2,745 price of the Speedboy Phaeton. Packard made its reputation in luxury automobiles, but the Model 626 Speedster Roadster was more about performance than prestige. The Model 125 was part of Pierce Arrow's new line of straight 8s introduced in 1929, which featured a heavily revised chassis and all-new, more modern styling. I hope you enjoyed this virtual tour. Thank you.